coverage all up to the head, right? Right, different. Right, so again, with that patches of wool, they still perform at the optimum. Right, but if you want wool, because a long time, I don't know why they don't do it anymore. We used to use the skin to make drum. Yeah. Putum, 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 yeah? Right? So we used to take off that skin and hang it up and
dry it and stretch it. My father does do it.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing. Synthetic thing now for drum, eh? And they go, putum, yeah, beat the drum, Mr. Drummer, oh, ha, ha. Nicole come down a farm and she couldn't hold the sheep. But Keyshawn jumped in and support she and everybody happy. Roll your bow, Mr. Drummer. Right? So that is one of the things that we're talking about, the use of small and animals. The skin is important as to use in the craft industry. Yes, my friend.
I wanted to know what other breeds that makes it in the
Right, so the other two, I don't have them on the offhand, I just remember the quality. Right, but it's a mix of 3 different breeds, but it's a very sought after breed. And it has been introduced recently, eh? It hasn't been around like the Barbados and the West Africa and the Virgin Island, right? So it's one of the... It's expensive because of what it could do, but it's also expensive because of its weight. It carries a heavier weight than the other breeds, all right?
Could I see that's what we see?
Hey, I ain't saying the best. They like it for, when you're talking about meat, yeah, that's the animal they want to go for. Right? Nice. You have also called the,
So which one? They're going to for the... From, they bring in from Venezuela.
You are quarter explosion. You know they're bringing from Venezuela. Oh, let's see how they catch a whole barrage I was talking about. You see last week on the news? Yeah? So you look in there and you see the breeds. Right? The breeds don't look like our breeds, right? And when they kill them and they skin them and the butcher have it in the market, you don't know the difference. All you see is sheep meat. You see mutton, but you don't know where it comes from, right? Nice. So the breeds that they're bringing is not the breeds that you find here. Right? It's cheap because remember the size of Venezuela. A man can have about 300, and if there's a demand and he's getting a benefit, and they say, well, you have to drop the price, it's easy for it to cross the water.
So what about the behavior? Noting this one is a little more
aggressive?
Yes, than
because he's a ram. That is a ram move. They're like that. So you see why first they tell her, don't turn your back. So imagine Nicole going there and turn she back, and or Ojilaja going she back and she on the ground. Ambulance have to come in and all the taping, and we have to be shuffling her out on a stretcher, yeah? You look small, eh? But they're powerful.
Very powerful.
Yeah, so they're very powerful. So that's why you have to always be careful. His father was there over there. Boy, that one you don't want to mess with because he's not so small. You understand? He's one go run and you just see him jumping in the air. So, right? And the student go come and say, sir, he put me up in the air. He put me on the ground too. Right? So please, when we go across there next week, please be on your alert. Don't go in the pen with him unless you're being supervised. All right? Nice. Right. So we talk about that. We also have the St. Elizabeth, and that's a parish in Jamaica. So that originated right in Jamaica. It's off-white, a kind of cream color, right? But it's very hairy. All down by the chest here, they get some hair quite out, so, right? The St. Elizabeth. A heavier frame than the Barbados Black Belly and the West African, right? But we don't have it here much anymore, right? For whatever reason. Right? Apart from that, huh? Right? So we also have a breed called the Persian Blackhead, or the Blackhead Persian. So you could use it interchangeably, right? So it's white in color with a black head. Right? Gives you twins also, heavier frame than most of the other breeds, alright? But also gives you twin, not so tolerant of internal parasites, but it's a sheep that people would rear because it's adapted to the local climate. Yes, my friend?
So you can tell us if these St. Elizabeth
twins, yes. Yes, normal thing with the Saints. Yeah, the back there is his boss.